Have you ever felt a subtle shift in a relationship? A quiet tension you couldn't quite name? That nagging feeling that someone might secretly dislike you, even if they never say it aloud. It's a common, unsettling experience. We crave connection, yet we're often left decoding unspoken signals, wondering if we've misread the room or if our presence is truly unwelcome. This uncertainty can be a heavy burden, causing us to second guess ourselves, to withdraw, or to overcompensate in an attempt to bridge an invisible divide. But what if there were subtle clues, nonverbal indicators that, when understood, could offer clarity? Not to fuel paranoia, but to foster self-awareness and peace. One of the first signs is often subtle avoidance. Do they consistently find reasons to not be in the same space as you? Do they choose to sit further away in group settings? Pay attention to their body language. Closed-off postures, like crossed arms or turning their body away, can signal discomfort or a desire to disengage. Minimal eye contact is another strong indicator. If someone consistently avoids meeting your gaze or their eyes dart away quickly, it can suggest a lack of interest or even active dislike. Consider the reciprocity of interaction. Do they initiate conversations or only respond when spoken to? Do they ask you questions about yourself, or is the conversation always one-sided? Their tone of voice can reveal much. A flat, dismissive, or overly formal tone, even in casual settings, might suggest a desire to maintain distance. Observe their facial expressions. A lack of genuine smiles, a perpetually neutral or slightly annoyed expression when you're around can be telling. Do they remember details about you? Or do they frequently forget things you've shared, indicating a lack of engagement or importance placed on your interactions? Consider their behavior in group settings. Do they interact warmly with others but become cold or distant when you approach? This contrast is a key signal. They might offer backhanded compliments or subtle digs disguised as jokes. This passive-aggressive behavior is a way to express negativity without direct confrontation. Notice if they exclude you from activities or conversations where you would normally be included. This deliberate exclusion can be a clear sign of disinterest. When you share good news, do they genuinely celebrate with you? Or do they quickly change the subject, minimize your achievement, or even seem slightly annoyed? Conversely, when you share a struggle, do they offer empathy or dismiss your feelings? A lack of emotional support often indicates a lack of care. They might frequently interrupt you or talk over you, signaling that they don't value your input or feel the need to listen to what you have to say. If you hear consistent negative comments or gossip, it's a strong red flag. Do they seem genuinely uncomfortable or tense when you're around? This subtle discomfort can manifest as fidgeting, nervous laughter, or a stiff demeanor. They might give short, abrupt answers to your questions, offering no elaboration or inviting further conversation. This is a clear attempt to shut down interaction. Consider their online behavior. Do they ignore your messages, unfollow you, or avoid interacting with your posts, even if they're active with others? A common sign is the lack of effort to maintain the relationship. If you're always the one initiating contact, making plans, or trying to bridge gaps, it's a telling sign. Sometimes the dislike isn't personal, but a projection of their own insecurities. It's about them, not necessarily about you. Trust your gut feeling. If something consistently feels off, if you always feel drained or uneasy after interacting with them, your intuition is often correct. However, it's crucial to differentiate between genuine dislike and simply different personalities or busy schedules. Not every quiet moment is a rejection. The most important thing is to observe patterns, not isolated incidents. A single missed call or a brief interaction isn't enough to draw conclusions. Ultimately, knowing if someone dislikes you isn't about changing them, but about empowering yourself. It's about recognizing where to invest your energy and where to gracefully step back. Release the need for universal acceptance. Not everyone will like you, and that's perfectly okay. Your worth is not determined by another's opinion. Focus on nurturing relationships that truly uplift you, where you feel seen, valued, and respected. Build your inner fortress of self-worth. Embrace the freedom that comes from letting go of what you cannot control. Live authentically, and the right connections will naturally find their way to you.